You can't see the curvature because the Earth is too big, but you can see ships sail over the horizon. Glober's dilemma. Ships go over the curve. Earth too big to see the curve. Let's see more. Earth is too big to see the curve. Ships disappear over Earth's curve. Statements of the media. The magic ball Earth, small enough to watch ships disappear over the curve, but too big to see the curve at 100,000 feet. This is the same picture before, but you can see there on the bottom, so no curvature, no globe. And then mathematical equations were actually represented in 3D CGI computer software, but then you go outside, so does what we observe reflect what we were taught? Because one thing is to go to a blackboard or a computer software, but what do we see with the eye and with the binoculars and with the cameras, the Nikon P1000 cameras in the real world? They say ships disappear over the curve here, where the arrow shows you, while there is no curvature anywhere here, right? You show the arrows. And then 23 miles, there should be over 266 feet of curve. Where is it? Once you see the picture, the site from above. This one is self-explanatory. The Earth is paper towel roll shaped. That's a very good one. So ships disappear over Earth's curve, flat horizon, toilet roll Earth theory. Spherical trigonometry dictates the surface of all standing water must curve downward equally in all directions. It's called sea level for good reason, because there is no curvature from left to right. There cannot be curvature from near to far or any other directions. A world beyond the imaginary curve. Where is the curve? Boats don't sail over a curve. Just zoom up and they'll reappear. It's how perspective works on a plane. The working of perspective on a plane. This is a good one. So send a person with short garments walking away from a camera placed a few inches off the ground. Once the subject has advanced half the length of the football field, the bottom of his garments will seem to touch the ground, and arriving at the opposite end of the field, the lower body will have disappeared. The upper part of the body would continue visible, but gradually shortening until the entirety of the person was hidden from view. So horizon is the vanishing line of the ground plane. And you see this is a normal experiment, which is a real world reality. And this is like the same stuff, so you can understand when you look in the distance. So perspective, horizon, same photo as before. Diffraction limit is also very important in the sense of for the lenses. So every lens has an absolute upper performance limit dictated by the laws of physics. I'll leave this here so you can read. It's a diffraction limit, very important. It's pure science. This is from Edmund Optics. It's actually a website that deals with optics. So the question is, where's the curve? Where is the curve? These are like high altitude balloons that fly above the surface of the Earth. 240,000 feet. Engine cut off, pure silence. The truth is self-evident. It hurts my brain to think that when presented with high altitude photos of the Earth, people still can't see it, even though there's videos that go from left to right and from right to left. Everything we observe in reality shows us the Earth is flat and the sun is close. And the sun is very, very close indeed, nothing to do with 150 million kilometers away. The sun is clearly not 93 million miles away. You can see a hot spot directly underneath it, proving it's very close. And we don't live on a spinning ball. It's just the way it is. This is again the reality of the real world from the sky. No curvature in the. I'm not gonna say the word either. And in space, above the Earth, in the skies. Again, in the skies, look at the sun. In the Vibes of Cosmos books, there's lots of more explanation about how the sun works. This one was really good. In 1931, in the 1930s, in Popular Science, the famous magazine, August 1931, Dr. Auguste Piccard. What did the first man to reach the stratosphere in that device have to say about Earth's shape? It seemed a flat disk with an upturned edge. Dr. Auguste Piccard from Switzerland in 1931. And this actually was published in Popular Science in the monthly August issue from 1931, before the Second World War. And that was the actual device that he went into. So, and he appeared there. It seemed a flat disk with upturned edges, 10 miles high in an airtight ball. And then we have here the actual functioning. The Earth seemed a flat disk with an upturned edge. Dr. Auguste Piccard, who lived between 1884 and 1962, on his return from his 1931 record-setting balloon flight of about 15.8 miles. Nice one. He was the first man in history to reach the stratosphere and record what he saw, the flat Earth itself. His full name is Auguste Antoine Piccard, was a Swiss physicist from Switzerland, inventor and explorer, known for his record-breaking hot air balloon flight, with which he studied Earth's upper atmosphere. You can only do this if the Earth doesn't move. So we have to trust Albert Einstein's theories, because his only theories. Albert Einstein lived in the same time with Auguste Piccard. So this is Auguste Piccard and this is Albert Einstein. So we are forced in school to accept Albert Einstein, but not the experiment, the real world experiment of Auguste Piccard. What did the first man to reach the stratosphere have to say about Earth's shape? It seemed a flat disk with an upturned edge. 1931. Amazing guy. And this is again another high altitude balloon from above. And we will go back. I also have the video. I've shown you videos about this in the past. And again, I'm just trying to show you the reality of the real world. In the real world, on Earth, nothing, no conspiracy here, just the reality of the real world. And these are like pictures from the real world. This is real stuff. This is not CGI or 3D. This is just like the real world. And you see how the sun behaves with a hot spot. You understand how horizon works, the direction limit, the perspective, the movement in the distance. That's why we don't see ships anymore with the naked eye. But we do see them with binoculars and with cameras and of course with proper equipment. The military sees as well. There's like military documentaries that see dozens and hundreds of kilometers in the distance. And the missiles, when they're sent to towards an objective, that's the reason why a missile can reach its objective clearly, because the Earth is how it is. And that's why we call it sea level. It's the level of the sea, because water seeks the level all the time. And yeah, it's amazing to be able to see these with our own eyes. So let's finish the video with this. What was the other like photo? I think yeah, this one. Well, actually, let's finish with this one, because here we see how the sun behaves, and the sun is not 93 million miles away, which is in kilometers 150 million. So see you in the next video.